think this is the most beautiful road I have ever driven on, and probably ever will. Honestly, if I'd have known it were like this, I probably wouldn't have come this way. So the ferry's there, and I broke down. It's going to go without me. That's 400 quid down drain. I feel sick. Good morning. I just thought I'd show you how I wake up in the morning. So it's a bit cooler now, so these days I use my little remote control here to turn the heating on, and I'll give that 10 minutes before I wake up, and then it's time to put the kettle on. One of the things I can do at this time of year when it's dark in the morning like this, I do suffer from sad syndrome, so I've got a light directly above my head and I can use that in the morning because it shines brightly in my face to just give me some really bright light. In theory, if I do that for 10 or 15 minutes in the morning, it'll improve my mood no end. Yay! Anyway, it's coffee time. En route, I'll stop and get myself some clothes for the day, and then it's time to go into the lounge. A bathroom light and a lounge light. Did some baking last night. I made some cookies, so got a bit of washing up to do this morning. But first things first, get the kettle on. So now I'm just going to get myself up, get a wash, get some clean clothes on, and wash up. So it's a bit of a crappy morning, so I'm going to take this opportunity to do some washing and other chores. Chores? No, because I quite enjoy doing them. I'm going to have to change that word. It's not chores day. I do really enjoy doing these things, by the way. I think what it is, it's like having that fresh bedding and all your clothes are clean and the van's clean, the water's filled up, all that stuff. It just gives me a right nice content feeling, so I look forward to it. You know, it's a dark day and we've got all these red berries in the hedgerows that they plant here in Ireland. The red stands out, you know, like they do in photographs sometimes when they pick the red out. Let's see if I can find you some. Hey look, can you see that on the left? The bright red. Yes. Very nice Ireland. I love it. I think this is the most beautiful road I have ever driven on, and probably ever will. It's getting narrow for a long vehicle like this. Just hope we don't meet a coach coming the other way. It's tight, very tight. Oh, look at this bridge. What? Really? Centimeters. Oh, wow. I'm just listening out for a scrape on the side of the van. It's the narrow mixed with the length of the vehicle. So when we get like narrow and tight bends, it's a bit of a challenge. I mean, look at that bridge. You wouldn't think that that could hold 4 tons, but there's been nothing to say that there's a restriction on weight. And look at this. Narrow and tight. Oh my God. Literally just. First gate I get round this. I just don't want my back wheel dropping off the edge of the road. Honestly, if I'd have known it were like this, I probably wouldn't have come this way, because there really is a massive danger of my back wheel dropping down into one of these gullies as I'm taking these tight, narrow bends. But I'm glad I didn't know, if you know what I mean. It couldn't be any tighter. Well, don't speak too soon. I don't like it. The Black Valley. Oh wow, look at that. Sheeps. This is easily the most beautiful road I've ever driven on. It just don't stop. I can't tell you how happy I feel at this moment, the joy I'm feeling inside. See, there's the beauty of coming when it's rainy season. You get all these waterfalls that you wouldn't have at other times of the year. Hello, sheep. Okay. I think this is where I want to die. Not today. Could you ever get bored of this view and walking these hills if you lived here? I don't think we're going to top this. I just don't. I'm going to keep looking, but I can't comprehend how I could possibly have my eyes taking something that would top this. I'm blown away. I didn't expect it. I knew it was going to be nice, but you know, Ireland's been nice, like spectacularly nice. But that. So this is the Black Valley that we're going through now. These trees are a bit low. I'll keep my eyes peeled. There's sheep on the loose. I am just having the best driving day. Not only is it the best driving day, it's the day that I've also done my washing and my shopping. Could it get any better? Oh dear, this is just... I think I'm going to wake up in a minute. It's getting ridiculous now. Ardgroom Village. I would have liked it a lot more if there had been a bin there. I haven't seen a bin, I haven't. When I went to the supermarket where you buy the stuff that you need to dispose of, they don't bother providing you with a bin. You'd think the supermarkets would be made to provide public bins, wouldn't you? Since they're selling all the packaging and profiting from the packaging. It's been windy here. If you look at all the seaweed that's been blown up across this road. A beautiful spot, but I have to say it's a bit close for comfort if a storm blows in. Look at this. That'll do for now. Can you see the bird in the mirror there? It's trying its hardest to get into the van. I've moved the van in case I were parked in its way. I was parked in front here. I've reversed all the way back, and it's just wants to make this its home for some reason. I mean, I know it's a nice van. There he is, look. I thought the locals were friendly around here, but oh, this is too friendly. So, coming up to 16 minutes.
An advisor will answer your call as soon as possible.
And they keep saying that my call's important to them. It's not that important, is it? It just keeps giving all these recorded messages, advising these pensioners what they can do on the internet and quickly reeling off website addresses and stuff like that, which is really useful for pensioners, I think. The quicker you say it, the better, and the more electronic, modern technology, the better, definitely.
Go to gov.uk and search.
There you go. That's what pensioners should be doing nowadays. So we've come to 17 minutes now. This is what happens when a country is run by accountants, and it's the bottom line that matters, rather than the people and their well-being. I kind of get the feeling that any country that measures itself by GDP, by growth, is wrong. Definitely wrong. I don't know what the answer is, but I'm pretty sure it ain't that. As GDP is destroying the world, that's what's destroying the environment. You can only have a measure of growth if there's unlimited of everything, but there isn't. You know, we live on this little planet and there's only so much of everything. So how can you keep growing? It's impossible, isn't it? You don't have to be like clever to work that out. You can't keep growing if there's only a set amount of things for you to grow and space to grow into.
Thanks for waiting. Your call is important to us.
No, it's not.
Please continue to hold.
That's now 20 minutes. That's acceptable, according to our government, for people to wait to discuss paying them money. I just got cut off. It just said, thanks for calling, goodbye. So that's a lot of life I won't get back. What a horrible, horrible experience I've just had after such a incredible first half of my day, where you think nothing could put a downer on it, and dealing with the bureaucracy of Britain has really left me feeling with a knot in my stomach. I've still not taken one step forwards to getting that sorted. Nothing at all has been achieved. I don't want to live in a country that's run by accountants. I've worked for companies in the past that were very, very successful companies, family business originally, where they've got a customer base, they just pick up the phone and they're doing business, and the customers love it because they've got that relationship with that one person that they've watched them, they've grown old together, and there's trust there and all that. Then the accountants came in, took over and got rid of all the old wood and brought in new people who'd worked for less money and killed the businesses basically. And I mean killed them. I don't mean it like, in my opinion. I mean the businesses were destroyed. I'm starting to feel better now. Wow. So that's why when you go to, say, buying a car, you go to the same garage where you bought your last car because you had good service, and when you get there, there's nobody there at all who was there when you bought your last car. Completely changed, because it's all run by accountants now. All that has gone. They don't recognise that as being something important. There's no customer loyalty anymore because the accountants are running those businesses. It makes us act like accountants. So we didn't mind if we paid a little bit more because we knew we were dealing with so-and-so who we've dealt with always, and we'd get, a fair price, but the best service we could possibly imagine. Whereas now, it's run by accountants. It's all much of a muchness. So all we do, we don't have any loyalty with businesses whatsoever. Every time we need to renew something, then we do the accounting process all over again, and we'll buy from whoever's providing it cheapest, because customer services in Britain and all these countries run by accountants is zilch, because customer services in their eyes doesn't make them money, and they're wrong. And it comes right at the top. There it is, HMRC. Hello.
Hello.
What a beautiful place to live. You're so lucky. Do you think that every morning, or have you got used to it now?
Yes, but winter time.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. I bet it's beautiful though, eh?
Oh, I know.
As long as you've got everything in stock in the cupboards.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it won't be long now.
Yeah.
Okay, well, nice to talk to you. Enjoy winter.
Yeah, okay. Talk to you.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know where I am. I'm just following my nose now. It just heals me, does this. Oh, wow. Just stop it now. Just, wow. I think I've died and gone to heaven. I feel like I'm off-roading. It says campervans only, Monday to Sunday, includes 24 hour maximum stay, 48 hours. That'll do nicely. A lovely little town.
Yeah, grand old town, alright, when it's quiet enough, alright. So when it gets busy, it can be a bit hectic, alright, like, so, but...
Yeah?
Yeah. It depends. It'd be kind of quiet now, but normally the summer would be busy enough, right?
Yeah,
So
I bet.
it's kinda
That's the
normal.
price you pay, isn't it, for having such a lovely place to live?
Yeah. So yeah, it would be quiet enough for the winter, but
Yeah.
as soon as the summer comes, there'll be a load of tourists and stuff around, alright. So it'd be a grand enough spot for the summer, alright. To be fair, like.
Yeah. That is truly breathtaking, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely going to miss this place. I will be back. Just a lovely, lovely little place. Such friendly people. I already feel like I'm part of the community. I'm struggling to enjoy the view at the moment. I'm in West Cork because driving on these roads, I've said before about the bounciness of them. Well, this is like being on a bucking bronco. I'm clinging on for dear life. It's unbelievable, really unbelievable. And the trouble is, I feel bad because there's I'm going to pull in now, because there's vehicles backing up behind me trying to push me through. And you watch these vehicles, and like the ones that are coming towards you, and it's not just me. Everything's bouncing about all over the place. I guess the locals won't even be aware of it. It's just the norm, isn't it? But I mean, when you're in a campervan with a load of stuff bouncing around everywhere, I mean, I've been getting seasick. I've had to take some tablets and nearly put some armbands on. This could very well be my last morning walk in Ireland for some time. I'm sure I've mentioned it a time or two, but I don't know what to say about this place. It's blown me away, absolutely blown me away. If you remember back to when I first went into Northern Ireland, the first place I stayed at called Glenarm, I was blown away by that, but that was just like warming me up for once I crossed the border into Ireland. Not that there is a border really. I'll definitely be back, and tomorrow when I leave here on the ferry, I'll be leaving a little piece of my heart behind. This is the oldest, fully intact, still functioning lighthouse in the world. Yes, not just Ireland, in the whole world. It's 800 years old. 800 years old. It's like Only Fools and Horses triggers Broom. If you've seen it, you know what I'm on about. So I've just been chatting with some people in wetsuits. That's a stupid question. I opened with, have you been surfing? But there's no waves, so they were just swimming in the wetsuit. So I was asking them about it. I told them I just bought one. I haven't actually braved the water yet with it. And they were saying, yeah, it's fantastic. Just get out there and do it. So I suppose I'm just going to have to do it, aren't I? You see, I saw some people the other day and they were getting in the water without a wetsuit, but I've got to say they were blue when they came out, and they were only in for 1 minute, if that. There were a lot of screaming coming from the guys, and weird arm movements and jumping up and down movements. Kind of put me off a little bit. It's the hookheritage.ie. Maybe you see it on the board behind me there. Oh, that's a lot bigger than I expected. So my last morning in Ireland is here. Can't think of a better way to spend it than a jog along this beautiful coastline. Legs groaning but heart full. My head swimming with memories, the incredible scenery, the wonderful people. Oh, and the Guinness, definitely the Guinness. Ireland, you've been magical, even if my knees may never forgive me. It's a bit of a grey day today. I'm just taking this opportunity while I'm waiting for the ferry to get a few jobs done. I'm doing a massive wash, doing all my bedding and stuff like that. So when I get off the ferry on Sunday morning, everything will be ship shape. I cannot feel grateful to the universe for making this weather so dark and grey. It's making me feel a little less sad about leaving Ireland because of the time of year. I'm looking forward to coming back. I am sad about leaving, but it's kind of bringing home to me that it's going to be grim if I stayed here through the winter with the short days and dark nights, you know. I thought I got here really early, 3 hours before we're due to sail, just a little over. Anyway, the queue behind me now is quite big and I've only been here 5 minutes if that. So lane 14. So like I was just saying, I'm really early, but I'd love it if we can get on early because I've gone up market this time. I've got a cabin, so it's 2 nights. There's tonight, I've got all day tomorrow there, and then tomorrow night, and when I wake up refreshed on Sunday morning, I'll be rolling off. Yeah, so that's for my room. That stays in the van somewhere. So this ferry, I haven't told you yet, have I? So the ferry today is from Rosslare in the southeast of Ireland, and it goes all the way to Bilbao, north of Spain. So it saves me a lot of messing about, going back to England, to drive down England to get the ferry, to drive all the way through France, and it was, with a cabin, 370 quid. No brainer, I think. I can't believe it. I'm just waiting in the queue, you know, to get on the ferry, and they've just called me, and unbelievable.
Showing me a Mercedes Sprinter in grey, is that correct?
That's correct, yeah. I'm just on breakdown recovery now. Just bear with me a second. So the ferry's there, and I broke down. It's going to go without me. That's 400 quid down drain. I feel sick. So everybody's got on the ferry apart from me. There it is. About to leave without me. Thank you so much for coming along with me on my journey and keeping me company. I really do appreciate it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to join me on future episodes.